Welcome to another episode of the Money Wheel Podcast. The journey to wealth starts here with your host, Don Shade.
Hello, my friend and future millionaire. Welcome to this episode of the Money Wheel. My name is Don Shade. You know, I've done a lot of podcast episodes now, and for you people that have been following along since day one, we've walked a long ways in the millionaire mastery journey of building your own personal $1 million roadmap. Let me ask you this. What is it that is going to drive you when you no longer need the money? Picture your life. You no longer work a job. You're self-employed. You work out of your house at your own hours, your own schedule. You do exactly what you want to do when you want to do it with whoever you want to do it. You know, that's true freedom. Once you have that, what is going to keep you pushing forward when you have everything you want out of life? What charities are you going to donate to? What is it that's going to drive you to push your business to the next level? You know, one of the reasons that a lot of businesses kind of stagger after six figures is because the owners have got comfortable. They're making more money than they ever made in their life. They have a high monthly income. They're not as hungry as they were in the beginning. You know, when you first started your online business and you weren't sure it was going to work for you, you were driven to make it work. You wanted to make the big money. Well, then you started making $1,000 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. First thing you know, you're making more in your online business than you're making working for a living. Then the day comes where you're able to walk away from a job. What is it that's still driving you? When you have everything, the new cars, the houses, what is it that's going to be your driving force? And the reason I bring this up now and I want to share it with you is I don't want you to be somebody that gets to that $1 million a year income and thinks, oh, I'm comfortable here. I'm just going to kick back and take it easy. Because the minute you kick back and take it easy is when you'll start losing that business. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're probably never going to lose your entire business. I hope that doesn't happen to you. But the thing of it is, what would drive you if it did? What would happen tomorrow if you went into work and your boss said to you, hey, we're making some cutbacks. You're on the wrong side of the line. I don't know how we're going to get along without you, but starting tomorrow, we're going to find out. What would you do for money? What's your first step? Where are you going to go for another job? You know, the easiest way to make a living and build a life, so to speak, is to go get a job, to build somebody else's dream. What's wrong with you owning the dream? Why can't it be your building with your name on it? Why does it have to be where you work? Now, I understand maybe that's not your dream, but whatever dream you have, what business do you want to be in? You know, it isn't going to take long for you to get past the point of needing money. And once you get past that point, what is it that's going to keep you excited, keep you moving your business to the next level? Because here's the thing, I want to get you past six figures. I want you to get into seven figures, and it's going to take some drive to do that. I want you to be excited about it. What's going to happen when you no longer need cash in your pocket? You have more than enough. That's just something I want you to think about as we move forward. That's everything I have for this episode of The Money Wheel.
Thank you for listening to the Money Wheel Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like the podcast. For everything that was talked about in today's amazing show, go to moneywheelpodcast.com and get today's show notes, past episodes, and most importantly, you can connect with Don Shade on all his social media platforms. Again, at moneywheelpodcast.com. If you are just looking to email Don, you can email him at don@moneywheelpodcast.com. For a list of all our tools we use in our business, you can go to moneywheelpodcast.com/resources. Again, thank you for listening to today's podcast, and see you in our next episode of the Money Wheel Podcast.